Okay, I think that's good.
Yeah, I'm checking. Yeah, Jahid bhai, our live started, so I think you can carry on. We can see the screen.
Okay, thank you everyone for joining our session. We're going to our session. So to talk about is what we're going to session. So I think in life at some point you get it, and this is why most of the people are and they feel like, hey, like how am I going to prepare myself in this interview so that the HR can actually know better how I get elected. So the first question that they ask me, tell me about self is heavy reduction. Like this thing, like, what should I say? Should I say my name? Should I say where I'm from? Just me a moment. So the first question is think about yourself. So there are three things you should know, like the things that you should say. So always start with name. So you're going to, if someone asks you me about yourself, your name, then please what you live. Like a little bit of information like where you're from and where you are currently. Basic information in short, like you could explain how good you are at your schools, college, university, or the program that you're in. And next one is job area, if any. If you are sure, you could say that I haven't done any job yet, but I'll try my best to think similar like this. And if you have previous job experience, you can also say that as well. And a little bit about family details in short. So just to know about background, like where you're from. So there's an example over here. This is kind of like a form. You can use this format. But I would say you got always not pick the format and use it in your like dialogue. So let's say if someone is asking you, you just do not try to come up with something that suits you. So this example, like someone it's my name is Charles. I live in I the MBA in HR means
Jahid bhai,
recruitment. I have 2 years
for some
experience
reason,
in HR and I live with
Jahid bhai,
my family. I just basically nothing.
one thing, our clear. I mean, your voice is not. We're not getting the right voice in our live. We had some
Let me check this for a moment.
issues in our live. I think you should see.
Give me a moment to it. Like it's not even a single bit clear.
Yeah, Jahid bhai, did you detect the problem?
Check that please again. Let me remove few filters that I used. Okay, gain is reduced. Compressor. Yeah. Could you please check again if my voice is clear though? Please, you guys do it, Harry, man. Is it clear right now, Nafis? Okay, could anyone else check like if the voice is clear in our
No.
Okay, still not
Your
clear.
voice is not a bit clear.
I
I
think
mean, we can't hear.
Okay. I don't know. I just let me do one thing. Which let me just delete it.
Yeah. Jahid, I think it's okay now.
Okay, are you sure
We're
it's
gonna carry
okay?
on. I will say.
Make sure that if it's okay. Okay, let me just do this. Okay, it should be fine. So okay, I'm really sorry about the technical issues. We're going to move on to our face. Okay, I'm really sorry about the technical issue we got again, and let's continue our session. So the next question usually they ask is, why do you want to do work with our company? They say, a little bit of different way, like what is your main purpose to work with us, or similarities, like they do things, ask you similar ways. So the answer is basically quite simple. You have to tell them what you like, or what are the things that you like about the company, and relate it to your long-term career goals. So the reason is this: because let's say you are doing an interview for a company, so they are looking for someone who is like highly qualified and who is going to work for a long term. So it's not like that you just join the company for a month and 2 months later you just go to the boards and say that, okay, I'm not doing my jobs anymore. It doesn't happen like this. So the company always relies on you guys. So they always try to find someone who is going to stick till the end of pretty much for a long time. So there's an example over here, like how you can answer this question. So it's quite like simple. Sir, it's a great privilege for anyone to work in a reputed company like yours. When I read about your company, I found that my skills are matching. Now, this line over here is something that you should always highlight. When I read about your company, I found that my skills are matching with your requirements. This is something that you are letting them know that the skills that they are looking for, you have that kind of skills. You are the right guy and you have researched quite a bit about the company. So it shows an impression to the HR that, you are the right person they're looking for. It's not like someone who is, for money, he's just applying for job. So you're really passionate about this job, and you're going to put your some work to the company. So this line actually shows that. And next we have recommend, where I can showcase my technical skills to contribute to the company growth. So this is quite template. So let's move on to another question. This is another question. It's these are some basic question, like they're going to like always ask you, why should I hire you? This is something most of the people do not know. Like, what should I say? Like, what should I say so that I catch their attention? Like, there are a lot of people out there waiting. Like, they're going to also answer the same question, but not everyone is going to select it. So you have to make an impression so that you kind of get his attention. So there are a few key things you should keep in your mind, like share your knowledge, work experience, skill related to job, and career goals. Now, share your knowledge. What does it mean? Let's say I'm looking for a graphics designer. So you're going to say that I have been doing graphic designing for like few years right now, and I have done this and that, and these are the companies that I have worked for a few past years, and these are the things I'm currently working on. So this is like, you're saying that you have knowledge as well, and also experience. You can also highlight it that I did some kind of color grading, some kind of video advertising. So when you say those things, so he's going to know, okay, so the advertising, how to do color grading, these are the things so he can have like a little bit basic preference about what things you are and you do not know. And skill related to job. So it's not like they're the company is always don't look for these kind of things. Like, let's say you did advertisement, you did some color grading, but they're looking for someone who can do video editing as well, and also more than the color grading, such as animation and etc. and so on. So you can also highlight that thing that yes, the thing that the animation skill that you are looking for, I have that skills as well, and I have done few works on those. And career goals, you can say that I love this work, this is my passion, and I have been doing this work for like few years right now, and I'm dedicated that I'm going to do this work furthermore. And not just only that, as previously I mentioned that you have already said that you love the company, so you're going to say that again, like, I love the company and the things and that, and I would love to work with this company for a long-term goal. Not just it's not just create an opportunity, it also creates something, and you're going to give valuable things to the company. So there is an example over here. So you can say, sir, as I am a fresher, I have theoretical knowledge, but I can do hard work for the organization, and I'll put all my efforts for the good progress of my organization. Sorry about that. Being punctual and sincere, I can finish the work given to me on time and try to fulfill all the needs of the company from me. So you are like showing and giving them an example that you are someone who is going to like work hard, and he's going to like do the work that was given by his company or like someone within time. So punctual means you are going to do everything in time. So these are the things that you should always mention, because they don't know you, like how you're going to do the work, whether you are fit for the job role or etc. and so on. So you should always highlight yourself, like what things you are good at, what things you are not. So moving on to another question. What are your salary requirements? So this is something like most guys, what they do is, let's say the HR is offering you around 30,000, and you would say, okay, I'm done, I'm good with the 30,000. But don't do that. If you are experienced enough, you can say that the other company is paying me that, or you can say that the skill that I have and the value that you are providing me, it doesn't both match. I want something. Or you could say that I'm making a proposal to you that how about we do a deal in the 40 or 45. Okay, so sometimes you may end up with the 40-45, the salary that you wanted to. So it depends on the skills, how you're going to like carry on the conversation and things. So these are the few things that you should know. But if you're a fresher, then I would prefer you not to do that. So there are a few key things you should remember. It's mentioned over here. Never share your salary requirements as a fresher. If you are a beginner, you do not have any kind of job experience, first goal is to get a job. So don't always run for like, I need that amount of salary. So don't do that, because there might be few other candidates out there with more experience than what you have or what you can give to the company. And the next one is experienced candidate can share their expected salary, as what I mentioned earlier. And always say yes as per the company norms for the job. And there is an example over here. I am a fresher, salary is not a first priority for me. This is a big platform to start my career, and I also want to improve my knowledge and skills and gain experience, so I expect a considerable of salary according to my ability and your company's norms, which I will fulfill my economical needs. So at the last few lines you are showing few things, like you are showing that you want a salary that's going to be quite based on the knowledge that or the skills that you have, and you are not someone who is going to ask for much. So they're going to make an offer, let's say 20,000, the skills and the knowledge that you have, and you can stick with this thing, or maybe approve for another proposal. I think. Then the next is I expect a considerable salary according to my ability and to your company norms. Company norms with the rules and regulation, and whether like the role that you're going to play. So these are the things. Let's move on to next question. What do we have? What are your strengths? So this is something that most of people actually highlighted in their CV as well, but still some HR might ask you this thing. So there are a few key points that I have actually mentioned over here, such as adaptation. Adaptation means whatever the environment is over there, you're going to like, okay, I'm comfortable with it, and or like in a few days or maybe a few months, like I'm going to become comfortable as quickly as possible. Hardworking, obviously it's needed over there. Honest, it's must. Flexibility is like you are going to do other things beside the job role that they gave you, such as you are doing some graphics designing, and the company says that, okay, hand over this file to a client of mine, and you are not going to say like, oh no, I can't do that, this is not what I signed up for. So don't do that. Optimistic means always joyful and be happy. Fast decision making, this is something that you should always do. So let's say they're giving you 3 or 4 projects and you will run out of ideas, then you ask few people like what are the things that you need. So they're going to ask you that since you have the experience, should we do graphics designing right now, or should we do video advertising? So you have to think quite fast over there. You are not going to like just over there and thinking like let me think for 1 or 2 5 minutes and just think. Don't do that. You have to take decisions super fast. And self-motivated, if you are not self-motivated, then in your life you're going to be at a pace where you can't do any of this work, or maybe lose yourself. So there is example, I'm honest, self-motivated, hardworking person with positive attitude towards my career and life. So here is the lines is showing that the person have a good, if the person is optimistic, not just only that, he's honest, he has a positive attitude. So you can always convince someone with the lines or the conversation that you're having. So make sure that you have a good attitude, good posture over there, eye contacting with the HR, and smiling all the time. So these are few things that you should always don't ever like acting like nervous, because sometimes the HR might think like, okay, this person is lying. So don't overreact or overdo it yourself. And yeah, these are the things that I wanted to say. So okay, due to some connection problem, I got cut out the Google Meet. I have to do this again. I'm sorry for that. Damn it, I didn't notice that. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna connect through my phone right now. I'm really sorry about the thing again.
Myself, I'm actually a private job holder. I'm currently working as a web developer in Mirpur and Khadim Ceramics, which is located at Mirpur. Our company's main manufacturing products are ceramics products. Our company manufactures tiles, ceramic bricks, tile adhesives, like this. And my job responsibility is that I manage their website servers. And also, I'm responsible for digital marketing content, promoting.
Where is the problem? Come on.
The digital marketing workflow. This is about my company and my job responsibility. Actually, I would like to travel a lot, but
Oh, damn it.
I'm unable to travel as much as possible. Currently, I'm trying myself that I'd like to travel around whole Bangladesh.
Sorry about that, but we're quite live on the YouTube. Okay, I think that is stop our live over here due to technical errors. We're going to continue our session. Let's see how we're going to